Happy Sunday, everybody, and happy first day of spring. I hope you're all enjoying this beautiful first day of spring. Here in Maple, Ontario, Canada, it is looking kind of half sunny and half gray. I think that's just a little bit of overcast, but I'm hoping it's going to clear up so I can go outside and put up my spring decorations. I put some little cutie Easter stuff outside, and I always decorate my house, well, just like the kitchen area and the family room, with a few Easter things, and put up my little Easter egg tree and to get ready for Easter. And that's how I celebrate the first day of spring. And of course, Mario helps me, my little man. But the reason I'm doing this video is I wanted to show you a few little things that I've been working on. I haven't had that much time to do anything, but I did do a few little things. So I just wanted to share those things with you and get some feedback and let me know what you think. So the first thing is I did this. And this is actually a postcard that I did. Well, a dimensional postcard that I did. And this backing is a canvas, a little canvas that I pick up all the time. So I just wanted to show it to you. I'll show you the back. That's how the back looks. So what I did was I have a postcard stamp, a big one as you can see. So I glimmer misted the back with various shades of glimmer mist. And then I distressed the edges with the Tim Holtz distressings. I'm sorry if I don't remember names and things. I can look it up for you and let you know if there's a color and something you're interested in. And then I did a nice stamp with the same shade as the trim. So that's the back. Let's go back to the front. And so I made this little flower here. And it's a very stiff flower. I made it with a Sizzix die. I cut the petals out, and what it is, it's made out of cardstock. So I cut the petals out, I glimmer misted them all, and then I scrunched them up, let them dry for a little bit, opened them up, and then left them kind of crinkled, dried them with my heat gun, and then I glued them together, put a little pearl, and then put a little bit of glossy accents and some glitter, just a little bit. And then we have this beautiful butterfly, which was from one of the Cane Company packs, but I don't remember which one it was. And on the back here, I don't know if you can see that. So what I did was I stamped it with a script stamp. And then I put black embossing powder and embossed it. And then also did the antiquing or the distressing. I used a piece of glitter cardstock back here and cut a nice edge into it. I stamped "Wish for You." Put a little bit of trim, lace trim, and a couple of little sparkly oval glitter, I can't think of what these are called, like a cabochon. And then I put a little feather, and you can't really see that. I don't know if you can see it better on the white. No, not really. And then I made a little stick pin to go in. So that is my little postcard there that I made. You can see how it's dimensional a little bit. So I did that. So that's the postcard that I made. And then I was working on some flowers. And I'm just going to pull one of them up and then I'll put them all up. This is the flower that I made. I don't know if you can see that. Very good. So I made this flower. And this is a cupcake flower. I call it cupcake flower because I use cupcake wrappers. So I glimmer misted the cupcake wrappers. And I squish them up again, let them sit like that for a little bit, and then I open them up, crinkle them as I'm drying them with my heat gun, And because there's like a wax coating on here, they kind of shrivel up as you're heating them. And then I cut them in different sizes. So I cut 2 large circles, 2 medium circles, and 2 small circles. And so as I'm crushing them up, they get a nice distressed texture. I know it's hard to see. I am planning on getting a better video camera because right now I'm just using my basic digital camera for this. And then in the center I put this beautiful crystal. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the teal one that I made. And this is the pink one that I made. You can see that. It almost looks like a peony type idea. There's a pink one with a white crystal and the same concept. Oh, and I also did a little bit, I used a little bit around the edges of Tim Holtz Distress Inks. And then I did a set of another color. So here's the, I don't think you can really see that, the layers and everything. So that was like, I think this was the Oriental Poppy that I used. So I did a set. So I did the large, and then I did a smaller one, like that. And then I did a little tiny one, a little one, see? And this one has a glass pearl bead in the middle. So those are, I call them again my cupcake flowers because I use different I use white cupcake wrappers for these. So those are those flowers that I made. Let me just move them out of the way. So let me know what you think of those. I'm just curious. I just like getting some feedback, if anybody has tips or, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, so I made some other little flowers and I used this die. This is the Hello Kitty die. This is called, what is it called? Hello Kitty Daisy, and it is number Sizzix die 655796. So it is the Hello Kitty Sizzix Daisy, and the number again is 655796. So I used this, and you can see that it cuts 3 different sizes of daisies. And so I made some flowers with them that I want to share with you. So I'm going to show you these little flowers that I made. And again, these are not, what I did with these is I painted with just your basic craft paints. I painted the back of each one. So this was a pink, a Victorian pink. This was an antique lace. It's like a creamy, vintagey color. And then the center one again is the antique, the vintage pink. And then what I did was I kind of scrunched them up as they were drying. So they kind of make a cup shape. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a cup shape. And then I glued them together. I distressed the corners, the edges a little bit. And what I did was I took the glossy accents and kind of, oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't the glossy accents. It was Mod Podge. I took just the glossy clear one that dries clear and put it all over, and then sprinkled it with, it's a glitter, but it's like iridescent. It doesn't really have a color to it, just to give it that shimmer. And then I put a little dewdrop in the center. And that's one of the flowers that I made. And then I turned and went to a totally different color palette. So this one is painted black, and this was a lavender, and again black. I did that, and again what I did with this one is I put clear embossing. It's hard to tell on here, but can you see that little shimmer? I put clear embossing powder, black embossing powder over the black ones and heat embossed that. And then I put the clear Mod Podge and sprinkled iridescent glitter all over it. I don't know if you can see that. And then around the edges, to give it a little bit more dimension, I use stickles. And in the center, I put a vintage button. And that is that one. I see it better like that. So that's the second one I did. And then I did something a little bit more simple. I did this one. And again, I did it with a cream color and a brown in the center, and again the cream. And I put the iridescent gold glimmer mist all over it. You can't really see it, but it's just like, it's there. And then I put some glossy accents just on the tips this time and put the iridescent glitter. And then I put a vintage button in the center. Can you see that? Maybe better like that. So ladies, those are the flowers and things that I was working on yesterday. And I just wanted to show them to you. The postcard I made a while ago, I just never had a chance to show it to you guys. So I hope you like my creations, and I will get back to you with more. Bye guys! Please leave me feedback. I just want to know what you guys think. Bye guys. Have a great spring day.